Hello guys, hey, what's up? Finally, I finished my study lesson 5 about this article and the passage. So I've been studying it on YouTube channel, and since I've been ill for several days that I wasn't able to finish this one. It's better to practice your English if there's no one you can chat with. So I can just, like somebody said, just talk to yourself and it will help you keep practicing. I've been thinking a lot lately. I mean, not lately, like long time ago until now, and I'm still thinking. About what? About my future, I guess. I mean, it's not worth the trouble if you put too much thinking into your mind, because you cannot control your future and you don't know what's going to happen in the future. Of course, you can never predict it, right? And I just I'm back this year from Serbia, and I couldn't go back, and I won't even be able to go back at the moment because I have a lot, I guess, responsibilities at the moment. I was working in Serbia with my boss, who is Serbian, and we were working together for tourism industry. And it's like I have the resources of tourists from China, and he can manage some stuff like drivers, cars, tour guides, and tours, perfect tours, like nice tours. And so we work together, and then I just like get the people and ask them which tour they want to do, and I just talk to my boss, and we will arrange time, schedule, and the people who will take them to go on a tour. And I love doing that. It's like my perfect job for me. Though sometimes I feel annoyed a little bit by some small troubles, but it's okay. I miss it a lot. And secondly, learning English is my passion as well. Like I'm doing now, I really like speaking it loud, speaking it out as well. So if you study English, but if you cannot say it, I don't think that's the purpose of learning a language, right? And now I'm working at a school, English school. It's like children, you teach children, but I didn't do the teaching part because I had some problems with my wrist. It was so painful that I couldn't get my knees down and to teach the children. They are so like young, little, and you have to level yourself down below, to level to their like a side. If you stand up, it will be too difficult for them to concentrate. They have to level up their head and looking up to you, if you know what I mean. I don't know. Okay, so and I think I'm gonna keep recording videos every day, I hope, and to practice and maybe to say something in English, like what I thought of for the day. I'm that kind of person, like always get depressed. I hate to say this, I hate to admit, but I am. It's like when things get worse and I cannot see the silver inside, I just like dive myself into desperation. it's like things are not gonna be okay and something like that. I mean, if someone get trouble, I would say okay, everything will be fine, but I can never say that to myself, although I try to. And the good thing is I study English every day. I either read something, but mostly watch something on YouTube, like those learning channels, English channels, or some movies. I used to watch movies on Netflix, but I have to install a VPN on my laptop. But I don't use it that much, so I just quit buying VPN for my laptop, and also I quit using Netflix as well. So I just want to say something, and I hope I can be able to go back to Serbia in a very ideal circumstances, which I mean, if I can go back and I need to be okay, or my parents need to be okay if I go, and if they are not okay with my going, and I might consider another way out. Like ideally, if I can go back, and I hope I can get support from my uh, parents. Yeah, sometimes they put, or I feel pressured by circumstances in China. I mean, like at home. I don't socialize that much at home. I don't have like real friends here. I've been staying in Serbia for 2 years, and I have some friends in Harbin, but they all get married and got married. Some of them got children. Some of them got their businesses, and I don't think I got involved that much, or I just isolate myself from them, from their life circle. I don't know. I just can't kind of drift apart a little bit, because I don't know where to start. Like if you pick up the topic and where to start, I've been staying at home for a long time, and I'm not that happy, I would say. You know, the happy I'm talking about, it's not like of course staying around your parents would be a nice thing. I mean, I remember when I was working in Harbin, and I would dream of going back to home more often than I could, because we don't really have a like long vacations or more chances to go back to where you want. I mean, your home, because we're always busy, and we would always go on business trip, and to go those places, counties or countrysides, and to meet the customers which you don't want meet. And then that's the kind of job I hate, but I would say I pick up something from that job, and I think I was well trained by the job. Like you learn something really tough, and and then I went to Serbia, and I didn't expect that I can get a job. I was hoping though, and things got changed, twisted suddenly in 2020. This magic 2020, you know, things got really worse, and what is more, and I can't go back, and I'm stuck at home. But on the other hand, I'm doing okay, because I got a job, and I can stay with my parents, which I haven't stayed with them for a long time, because I go back to home once a year, I guess, or twice, literally. That's not enough for my parents, of course. And then and I just I know like a lot of people are experiencing some really tough time, like things in the other countries, and because I've seen some news on YouTube, and things are not looking good at all, and people are dying every day. And the coronavirus hit the new numbers every day in every country. So I should be, like appreciated for where I am now. I should be thankful to God. Yeah. Okay. So today is my day off, and I have done nothing. Like in the morning, I woke up really early and I couldn't go back to sleep, and then I fall asleep at 11 p.m. and then my parents woke me up at 12 because they want me to get lunch, but I didn't want to, and they forced me to do. I just couldn't stand up, and I just rolled out of bed and just go to the table and feed myself, and then go back to my room again. Okay, and then I'm going to work again tomorrow, and I hope something good can happen to me, can light me up. I mean, inside, deep my heart, I think I'm still want to go back to Serbia. I think I belong there. I belong to there, which is I think, but people don't think. Like my parents, my friends, people all around me, they think that I should stay in China. I am supposed to stay in China. They think that I need to get married, and I need to have children. I should do this. I should do that. I'm sick of that. I should do what I think I need to do, right? I want to do, but not in a selfish way. I'll think about it. All right. So today I finished this lesson 50 pence worth of trouble, and I learned some new expressions, I think, which is really good. I'm gonna read the passage, and then I think I'm gonna sum it up, some of the great expressions to myself, just to remember. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. Children always appreciate small gifts of money. Mom or dad, of course, provide a regular supply of pocket money, but uncles and aunts are always a source of extra income. With some children, small sums go a long way. If 50 pence pieces are not exchanged for sweets, they rattle for months inside money boxes. Only very thrifty children manage to fill up a money box. For most of them, 50 pounds is a small price to pay for a nice big bar of chocolate. And then my nephew George has a money box, but it is always empty. Very few of the 50 pounds pieces and pound coins I have given him have found their way there. I gave him 50 pounds yesterday and advised him to save it. Instead, he bought himself the 50 pence worth of trouble. On his way to the sweet shop, he dropped his 50 pounds and he bounced along the pavement and then disappeared down a drain. George took off his jacket, rolled up his sleeves, and pushed his right arm through the drain of cover. He could not find his 50 pounds piece anywhere, and what is more, he could not get his arm out. A crowd of people gathered around him, and a lady rubbed his arm with soap and butter, but George was firmly stuck. The fire brigade was called, and 2 firefighters freed George using a special type of grease. George was not too upset by his experience because the lady who owns the sweet shop heard about his troubles and rewarded him with a large box of chocolate. Okay, so in this passage, I learned expressions like if you want to ask somebody to help you, and there's a more polite way to say it. I'd appreciate if you could. Okay, so I would appreciate it if you could. For example, I would appreciate it if you could open the door for me. For example, if you are holding something on your hand and you cannot open the door, so you can see this, right? And also, okay, this word. Otherwise, this verb. So we get like advise somebody to do something, advise doing something. For example, I advise my sister to study English right now. It sounds like an order. Okay, anyway, and then what else? Okay, be upset with somebody and be upset about something. So if you are upset with somebody means and you get annoyed and you are not happy about this person. For example, my mom is upset with me because I didn't take the medicine she told me to do. No, this is the wrong sentence, right? Anyway, just like that. Alright, so this is today's practice, and I hope I can keep doing this. Try to say something in English, otherwise I get really lazy saying it, speaking it. And so keep it up. See you next time. Bye.